I want to show first on the clock, 10 o'clock, quite wonderful. I want to explain firstly why does I have do this work and so on, a little bit history and my person and so on. I have started with documentation in 2004-5 with my own documentation idea using Wikipedia writing style, and I have also in that time generated Word docx files with Word 2003 and so on. That means I have a little bit experience. I have used my own, that is text topic similar Wikipedia and so on. But not in profession. In profession, of course, I have used Word. It's necessary and should be so. And from 2020, is here written, I have more and more used ASCII-Doc. I think it is, I show it later. The ASCII-Doc is also a text-to-L format, plain text, and markup language, and it produces a relative good, proper, usable HTML output format. The PDF output format is not so proper. I have not checked anymore because it is really not so proper. And then step by step, of course, I have used LibreOffice in the past also. Sometimes I have Visio and then I have no license for Visio. Then I have used LibreOffice Store. It's possible. Okay, it works. And from 2020 and after them, I have more and more used LibreOffice. And I have seen that on the one side, a technical documentation, it is a software documentation, technical, I show it later. On the one side, I use HTML for browser view, and the other idea is using PDF. The PDF has a really good advantage. I have an overview over 2 pages. If I have a large monitor, I can show. And documentation here, I have 2 pages. That is in A5 format, printable with 13-point font, because it should be also printable, a printed documentation. And if I have some images, I have some images here, not too much. The documentation is not ready, but you see here an UML diagram, and the UML diagram is explained. Here's a small diagram. That is important. And if I have HTML, I can show the same also in HTML. It is a long text. It should be scrolled anywhere. And here I can also scroll page by page. And that is, in my mind, wonderful because my eyes can fix on a topic. I go 3 sides back and 3 sides forward, and I have the same, and it is very more better to use it. So that was the outgoing states that I have developed an own converter between LibreOffice and plain text format via ASCII-Doc. I won't firstly use ASCII-Doc for that, but let's see. So, after the pre-statements, I want to show what is it. So now I should search for my position where I want to explain a little bit. That was here. Because I have the page view, my eyes remember what I should search. So, that's bad. I have pressed escape and I went anywhere other. That was an intuitive pressing, and it was, sorry. I'm irritating this page and I should press double click, then it remembers the location. Yes, good. This is a LibreOffice documentation, has some links to the internet also. I explain something, and here that is the Java documentation, automatic created from the source code. I can show also the source code. You know source codes, I should not show it. Yes, here are some links, and yes, that is the importance. If I save my document, have I changed any word? I don't know. Then I press the ZML button. This is a macro in LibreOffice. It starts in batch file, you see it, and then it generates from the LibreOffice a so-named ZML file in plain text file. And if we look what is it, I can, for example, search for a word. I name this here after reading and so on. Copy in clipboard and Ctrl F, Ctrl V, and here I'm here. And you see now how it is coded. What is written here in LibreOffice. That's the same. And I can also make a back translation, but wait a moment, I want firstly show to you some changes. I write here any word. That should be corrected afterwards, yeah. Then I want to make this, for example, in bold and italic font. That is a direct formatting. And here I want to have direct formatting, I don't know, let it make it green. And for example, a little bit greater, how to do it so, and a little bit greater, not 12 point, 14 point. So now I have changed the text, store, and convert again. Then, because I'm opening the View Diff tool, you see immediately the differences and you see what is done. And here you see that you have newly any word I have typed, okay. Then you have, you see that this evaluates, that what I have marked bold and italic, it is translated to emphasis, character style and indirect style, because I don't support direct styles. And that's why also the script, the font, what I have changed in green and a little bit greater, Hool, yeah, is not contained in the ZML format, because I don't support direct formatting. It is conform to usual working with markup text. Direct formatting is not for professional, it is for normal user, for love stories and whatever. But professional works only with indirect formatting styles. So, okay, that was the way from LibreOffice, a little bit changed, to a new generated ZML. The rest is identical. And I want also convert it back again. Here are some changes. Now let me show a little bit other changes. I want to mark that is live now. This as Java code. Then I should be write in Hool XML content as Java code. It's only an example. Then I should write it in this kind, a dot forgotten. So save it. And the back translation is a little bit more effort. I should close the ODT, start a script. Where is a script? Searching. It is on make docu. It is the implement. No, that's a 40. Stop. No, that's correct. Sorry. Implementation. ZML to ODT, yes. And this starts also the converter and opens after them immediately LibreOffice, again because LibreOffice is open with the batch file. So now have a look to the changed text. But what is missing? The table of contents is missing. Here, that is empty. It means I should take update all. It needs a few seconds only for a long document. And here's the table of contents from the last chapter. I should look for the chapter number go to the first table of contents, have an overview. It was reading XML data, this page. Yeah. So, and you see, moment, this evaluates is now really a character font emphasis. It is retranslated to emphasis in the indirect style. The whole XML is translated to the character font CJ, what means Java code, because I'm programming a little bit in Java, it's only an example. Of course, this is not Java code, only for me. And it works. And the any word, the additional any word is also here, of course. It means in both directions the convert, it is possible to convert. So if I convert again, then it's also interesting. Then it is new generated and the old generated as right side. It is stored as backup and the content is equal. It is not equal if the line lengths are a little bit different, because I have here in the plain text, I have line breaks after 105 characters, I think, for readability in editors which does not do line breaks, and that's a detail, is not so important. And what is done else? Wait a moment, I want to show this is the documentation about this tool. That's other documentation as before, documentation about this tool. And you see only simple ODT and the Z markup language, right side and translation and retranslation. But a little bit here's concepts and syntax is explained and so on and so on. And here another image is shown that is the same. It is only rotated, the ZML stuff, normal Control Z, anywhere I have make with the mouse a movement. And the importance is that I have my software and I want to document software with LibreOffice, with PDF shown and so on. I have my software, I have generated documents from the software that is in my case is JavaDoc. In other cases is Doxygen for, should be familiar for CPP and so on, C language, or from some software tools, for example, object orientation, yes, UML tools, and so on. I have a lot of software documentation, automatic generated software documentation, but this automatic generated software documentation has a disadvantage. It is not readable. It gives not an overview. It does not say something over concepts. It explains an operation, a class, what contains this class, but it does not explain why this class is necessary, and so on. And that's why a manual written document in maybe LibreOffice should be worked together with this automatic generated documentation. It means that I can show concrete in a practical case. If I go here, you see that I have a link to an operation. I go to this link, and automatically, this is in the internet, automatically the explanation of this operation is open. That is JavaDoc. It is exactly the operation what is existing. It is true. Gather graphics, that is from my tool for what I show in afternoon. You can, that's an automatic generation. And the LibreOffice, if I go here and I go to insert hyperlink, or edit hyperlink, does not work, what's the matter? Edit hyper. This is a hyperlink, and why today in this moment? Now it works. I should mark in the mid. So this is the link to the internet, and the link to the internet have a long, here it is not so long, a long target in the HTML file. And the target is so longer as more arguments have this operation. And if I should type it or copy it here in, type it manually is stupid. Copy it from the clipboard, from the browser, and yeah, that is many work. And if I change the software, the name of the target link is changed, and I should check in my whole document is all okay. Does the links do the links work? That is stupid work, and that should be do better in a better way. If I look here, I have the generated document from JavaDoc, and the HTML file contains the link. And now a little bit special, we have the overwritable operations with different arguments, the same name, but other arguments are different operations. Then I cannot use this approach, what I want to show, but I can use it in a wonderful way for operations which are unique, which are one name, and this name is exactly this operation, independent of the arguments. But the target in the HTML have the long argument string. So that's why I can look in the generated document from my JavaDoc tool, look how the name is from the target, how the string is from the target, because of the name of my operation, which I want to document. And then I save work, I save time, I save money. So if we have a look here, concrete, this is the link works. And if I look in the in my ZML file, not here because I should search and plain text, not so good. I go in Eclipse. This is an editor for my ZML file, and I'm on the correct position. And I think it has also sorting XML data should be searched. Yeah, we have it here. In the plain text file in ZML coding, only the name of the operation is written. If I write the documentation, I know the name, of course. I don't write mistakes. If I write mistakes, the link is not proper. I don't write mistakes, gather graphic, and if the operation is changed, it is the same. And the converter from ZML to LibreOffice looks in the generated HTML file from JavaDoc, looks whether the full target string is correct, and takes the full target string and places the full target string then in the ODT document, because the ODT document should be complete. This operation cannot be done in the real document, of course. So that is the one thing. Yes, here I can write a dot, not a sharp. A sharp should be stand here, I think, but it's not so important. And the other thing is also nice to have, or nice that it works. I have usually the same link in the local file. Then local, the link, the HTML file is opened on my file system, and the same link after them in the global file with the www and www. And if I look here, I'm writing the following. I'm writing only the internet page and ... no more. I save typing effort and save changing effort. And now automatically the same link it's written at the last location is transferred to here, so that I save time. And this is done only, of course, only for a given internet address as argument from the converter. Exactly this, because this is my internet address. Not for all internet addresses, but because some links to other sites to open document format or so should be complete because I don't know their HTML file and so on. Okay, that saves effort on writing the documentation. That is for me very important. So now I think about what else, how many minutes I have, so 5-6 minutes, I think. You see what I have done. Another important stuff. I can include code. Now let me search that I have not in the proper kind prepared the including of code. Where is it? I should search simple include, but on the correct position. That is a new feature, not too much used, and I think not in this document. That is very bad in the moment. Let me think about how to do. It is very simple. I search in the rule ASCII-doc in the Eclipse to include colon and before an angel bracket. In all files, it is too much. Oh, that is the possibilities in working with codes here, not .java, .zml. So that is the so I have internal LibreOffice. Yes, here it is done. It is not used in too much files, and here also, but not in my OFB files. Yes, internals. Moment. If I work with sources, some things is very simple, and but only I am confused. If I standing here, where is it? It is in internals. Yes, of course, internals, LibreOffice. That is the 40 directory. This is ASCII-doc. I should go to the ODT. And here's the ODT file. It is sorted. But if you stand here for all people, you find your sorting. You don't find your sorting. So it means I should always repeat searching include. Here is it. This is a part of a Java source code with comment. And if I translate it and I make the life easy, I write here an X before, then I can convert it and I see a difference, the XD. Okay, then we find the position XD, I can remove it again. So then you see the files are identical, this is the old and the new file. Again, you see what should I write? I should only write code Java because it's Java code. Then I write an include and the Java file in my source pool, and the documentation is a part of the source pool. That is important. The documentation in the ZML is a part of the sources. It means it is a relative part to Java and this class, and to the label read XML. And now let us show what is produced in here. This is produced exactly. Here's a marker data, because the marker data is explained here. And this is a feature comes from ASCII-doc. That was the reason that I have switched to ASCII-doc in 2020, because ASCII-doc says, yes, that is proper, that is possible. And but ASCII-doc is not so a proper tool as a whole. So I should look in the source, now really in the source. Now I am also not prepared. I have thought about, but I have forgotten that I should be here. Let me think. That is the ODT, read ODT, and this is here. Of course, I know my sources, but read ODT is here, and it is, the label has the name read XML. The label is written here. And I should search for the label. Here, moment, here was it. No, this is the label. Yes, I should complete my Java code, my source code, with this label. This is similar as in ASCII-Doc, but in ASCII-Doc it needs an extra line, and the extra line disturbs the flow of programming code. And here it is written right side, it is only a detail, but in detail what is important. So this is the label, this is the end label. In ASCII-Doc it is written tag and end, and what means end I don't know. Oh, this is the end of the tag. Okay, here I think it is better. Of course it should be written in the comment. And the label itself is not transported to the output in ODT. And we have also the markers. The markers are written in that kind. Or what is special is written with a left angle bracket and colon, and then the inner syntax, and then a dot on and right angle bracket. It is also not too much different approaches how to write it. ASCII-Doc has very much different syntax stuff. Here it is more simple. So this is a marker, and I can write a marker in the source code. It is not so disturbing. I can also shift the writer to the right because it is maybe better to read. And the marker is written always on these lines. The lines are cutted because if the lines are broken and start on the next line, it is not readable. The cut is here is inserted, and dot 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 is written if the line is cutted, because this source code is not a documentation about the source to copy. It is only an explanation. It is only an image to recognize. Oh yes, that is read XML. Okay, data and so on. It is not a copy able source code. And as you see, I was not prepared. I find this stuff in my sources, in release sources, and the release sources I can of course copy it. So that does also work. Here it is a longer example, and what else? Some things. So the important stuff I should say. Oh, I have over time. Then I say it very fastly. The trigger to do this work was I have a problem gotten with LibreOffice. I make update all, and I should wait over 1 minute. That is not possible. And then I have looked at the content.xml. I can read XML files, have a view for it, many styles. The 60% of the content XML was styles for a large document. Yeah? 60% stupid stuff, because I have no direct formatting. And then I have thought I should have it clean up, but because I have in parallel thought about this ASCII-Doc conversion stuff, I have make this tool. The other way was search, ask LibreOffice, why does my update does use too much time, and so on. I think I have said all questions. I have over time.
Why do you not use XML directly? You could use an own namespace and a prefix for the text.
Yes, I read the XML file completely.
No, you have, I mean you generate here your own text.
My own language.
Okay. And why do you not use XML directly?
Because, for example, this supplementation of this code does not work. Also I need Okay, you mean I can also introduce in XML with a special tag, please introduce this code from there and there. Then I should have scripts in LibreOffice which do the work. That is also possible. Yes, there are several ways to go to Rome. I have decided I won't have my plain text. The advantage is also if I work with it in Eclipse, I have an overview about this. This is the ASCII doc editor in Eclipse, but it works for me also. Yeah. And there are several reasons. Okay? Another question? Okay, then I leave the place. And well, what should I do? Close the notebook and switch off the switch on the computer. Careful, plug should be work.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.